Hey everybody, or anybody, welcome to the Chokehold Chat. These are my Tuesday's thoughts about UFC 319 and just kind of like what happens next for, I guess, just the main card. To start, so we'll go from the top down. I think that Dricus obviously isn't going to get another crack at the title. It's going to be hard for him to. Well, maybe not hard. Maybe he'll just need another 2 wins, but they got to be good, And Hamzat's going to have to. What I'm saying is, I guess if Hamzat still has the title, Dricus is going to have a hard time coming back. So I kind of wanted to talk about potential matchups. Like I said on the night, I would like to see DDP go up to light heavyweight because selfishly I would just love to see him fight like Alex or Yuri or Halil. It would be so good, but he seems pretty hell-bent on staying at middleweight. So I know everybody's saying that Fluffy Anthony Hernandez should fight RDR, but I would actually really like Dricus to fight either Anthony or RDR. That would be like a cool fight, Along that same vein, I'll well, you know what? I'll get to it later. But and then for Hamzat, obviously it's pretty simple. He's gonna fight either Kaio or Imavov, maybe RDR, but I don't see it. So that's that. I'll jump down all the way to MVP while I'm talking about this, just because I'm already thinking about the middleweight division. I do not want to see him fight Carlos Praches at welterweight. I don't want him to stop Praches' momentum. He's obviously a very hard style to figure out and stuff. And I also, too, don't want to see MVP take a loss at welterweight and kind of and lose the streak at middleweight. I mean, he's got wins over now Cannonier and Shara Bullet. So I think he's top 10 now. He should stay at middleweight. I don't want to see him at welterweight. He lost to Machado Gary. And as long as Ian Gary is still doing well in the division, he's not going to get a shot at the welterweight title. Also, too, welterweight just has so many bad matchups for him. Like, even Colby Covington. Like, Colby Covington could just wrestle him. Kamaru, wrestle him. Shavkat. Sean Brady, wrestle him, if he could even get it that high. I mean, yeah, I don't want to see him at welterweight. I think he should stay at middleweight. Because at middleweight, I want to see him versus Adesanya. Even Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland's ranked like number 2, and he just lost a fight for the title. MVP beat Sean Strickland. He's right up there. I think Cannonier was, so for sure he's in the top 10. He's probably number 9. Yeah, I want to see that. I think he could kind of leapfrog into a title situation there. And then for Cannonier, he's kind of, big step back. He'll probably have to fight like an Abus or like a Pifer. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know what to do with him. But I guess, he could take some time and just kind of see how the division starts to shape up. But the co-main event, Lerone Murphy, that one's pretty easy. I want to see Lerone versus Volk. I've heard arguments now that Movsar deserves it, and I would have said Movsar deserved it like 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, even up until this fight, until he pulled out of the Aaron Pico. But they have the same amount of wins in the UFC. Lerone Murphy's more active, and I think that Lerone's wins over Emmett and Pico are just better wins than Aljamain Sterling, which I actually did not score for Movsar. It was very close. It was a split, so it wasn't even... When Lerone beat Emmett and he beat Pico. They're emphatic. They're like, I mean, he won a decision over Emmett, but he won the fight. It was very clear. So razor thin win over Aljo, and then Arnold Allen, like years ago at this point, that you have to be more active. You're gonna get passed up. So I think Lerone Murphy deserves a title shot. And then for Pico, yeah, I mean, he's going to be out for a long time, or he at least should be. He shouldn't do what Oliveira's doing right now and going right back into it after getting starched. I mean, he got knocked out bad, so I would hope that he takes a while before he comes back to competition. But yeah, I would love to see Pico versus like Giga Chikadze or David Onama. Yeah, give me some of that, you know. Let's yeah, somewhere in the 10 to 15 range though. Give Pico one of those guys. But yeah, tough. I don't think we're gonna see him for a while, or at least we shouldn't. So that's not really at the forefront of my mind. But and then before that, the Praches and Jeff Neal. I think Praches should probably. I mean, I know he wants to fight in Rio, so they can kind of just throw any body at him, you know, in general. Man, I really don't want that MVP fight. It would be awesome if they gave him Leon Edwards. I think that he beats Leon though, and then Leon is so far from a title conversation. But yeah, I want to see him versus a striker. I don't want them to feed him to Sean Brady or Usman or Colby. I don't want to see. You know what though, Colby? I don't think that he would do too well against Praches. But also, just for Colby's safety, I don't think he should be going to Rio. I guess you could give Praches, yeah, I mean, Leon or like a Michael Morales in Rio. But, I mean, if he does wait, if he waits past the Rio, I think they could get that Leon Edwards fight done, because Leon fights all the time in the UK, and he's off of 2 losses. He's not in a position to be telling the UFC that he's rejecting fights. So I think that's the fight to make, the Praches and the Leon Edwards fight. And then for Jeff Neal, I mean, we see him like once a year anyway, so maybe give him D-Rod, maybe give him Bonfim, and, you know, kind of see what happens. But I mean, he wasn't out cold, but yeah, he should probably take some time off also. And we already went over the MVP stuff, so now we'll go to flyweight. And yeah, like I said before, I really rate Tim Elliott. I like him. I would like to see them give him somebody that gets him closer to that title, or at least just, you know, just a more high profile fight. I would like to see him versus like an Alex Perez, or like, I mean, dang, even if they give him Kai Kara, that's pretty good. Amir Al-Bazli, if he can get to a fight. That poor guy, I know he's got a bunch of health issues, but yeah, I want to see them give him a top 10 matchup for sure. Yeah, Alex Perez, Kai Kara, Amir, sign me up. Kaya Sakura, tough, dude. I think I mean, they could cut him. They could cut him if he loses another fight. You know, Ariel Helwani keeps talking about him fighting Tatsuro Taira in Japan. That's a horrible matchup for Kai. That's a horrible matchup. I'm his manager. Don't do that. You know, don't do that. He's shown an inability to grapple at this level, and Tatsuro Taira is an amazing grappler. He's gonna buzzsaw right through him. So I don't want to see that. I mean, if he's a striker, let's match him with a striker. I want to see where he's at, you know? I want to see some striking, you know? Like, I want to see if he's, you know, got something in him. it's just tough now because I think he's gonna fall outside the top 15. So then, I mean, maybe they could give him one more crack. They gave him the champ, and then they gave him number 11, Tim Elliott. So it's like, if they could, I would have loved to see him versus like Manal Cop. I would love to see that. That's a or Urseg, but put him against a striker. Let's see some striking. So, anyways, those are the Tuesday's thoughts on sort of like kind of matchmaking these guys going forward. But it is interesting. I do like whenever stuff like this happens. It's an interesting fight card, and then there's even more stuff to think about after the fact. And I'll upload something later in the week regarding the fight night that's going on. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to watch the fight night real time. I'm on the West Coast, so I think the main card starts at 3 a.m. I'll probably watch it after the fact, just wake up and try not even to just like check anything and close my eyes on the ESPN app. Maybe I'll have my my girl, the babe, come in and do it for me. But that one's gonna be good. We'll break that one down more.